Just weeks away from history, we will all be witnesses in anticipation, counting down to breaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time scoring record held for nearly 38 years. LeBron James' basketball excellence will always be on top of the history books. The sustained level of basketball immortality, unbreakable milestones, and pure level of dominance will be admired. How's it going, guys? My name's Wilson. As of January 21st, James just 260 points away from tying Kareem's record. Averaging close to 30 points in year 20, the last year and a half honestly have been more about LeBron scoring milestones and inching closer to Kareem by the games instead of talking about the team's losses. Although there hasn't been much good things to say about the Lakers as of late, the 38-year-old sensation logging those minutes as heavy and durable an athlete we ever seen last 8 games since turning age 38, an insane 36.4 points average, 9.5 rebounds, 8.6 assists, 38 minutes a game on 54% shooting, a total 291 points. If he turned it on again, James shall reach that milestone February 2nd at Indiana. Despite all the scoring, LeBron's status every game hasn't been certain. He was even labeled questionable against Sacramento with a bothersome ankle, but still dropped 32, played 37 minutes. It's evident if James suits up, he'll post amazing all-around stats night in and night out. The fewest minutes he's played this season, 31, December 27 at Orlando, so anywhere between 31 to over 40 minutes for LeBron, super reasonable. 35 for 45 games played. Due to age and being extra cautious, LeBron likely missed several more games this season. It's been the ankle issue as of late on the injury report. November 7th, first game miss, foot soreness, missed 5 straight from November 11th to the 22nd with a left abductor strain, suffered November 9th versus the Clippers, played the next 7 till December 7th at Toronto, had ankle soreness, but the back-to-back factored in LeBron not playing. Seems very minor. If it was a big game, a marquee matchup, or on Christmas Day, James certainly would have been out there. Missed only 3 games since, 5 straight playing before not playing in a back-to-back at Phoenix December 19 with a healthy Paul and Booker, no Davis either. Lakers still likely lose bad had James decided to play anyway. A dominant 7-game stretch followed by DNP versus Miami due to an illness, played the next 2, sat out at Denver, which wasn't a back-to-back, played back-to-back in LA against Philly, then going off versus the young Rockets. After dropping 23 Friday night in a win over Memphis, not his best game, but still makes him another step closer to the top. Sunday night at Portland, I expect a huge bounce back, a 37-point masterpiece, with Davis supposed to be back sometime next week or early February. 223 points away. Then the LA Clippers January 24th, a game he's trying to go off for 40 to have a 40-point masterpiece versus every single NBA franchise. The only interesting thing about the LA matchup all season, James will then be 183 points away after. Following game at home versus San Antonio, you know LeBron easily wants to play that. Can score 40 against them any day of the week, but probably will sit out after that outburst versus the Clippers. Then a 5-game road trip versus Boston, probably score 22. An uncompetitive blowout loss makes him 161 point away. A day's rest against a deflated Kevin Durant-less Nets team, but perhaps Ben Simmons will show out and have his Nets coming out party since he always plays well and goes hard against LeBron. I say James a 25 piece before playing at the Garden on a back-to-back game, another 25-point performance, which makes him 111 points away. A full day off, then to Indiana, an easy 28, all of a sudden 83 points away before heading to New Orleans, the final game of the long road trip. A 31-point outburst makes him 52 points away against a not so talented OKC team with 2 days to recharge. James likely dominate the young kids from the start. I'm predicting a 40-point effort against the Thunder, which makes him just a dozen points away from tying Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Against the perfect team versus the perfect player, the franchise that drafted Lou Alcindor back in '69, LeBron will surpass Kareem in the Lakers uniform against the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm predicting, with about 5 minutes left in the first quarter, a huge standing ovation, celebrated and cherished with expectations of cat watching and congratulating James after the incredible milestone. They'll stop the game shortly for a few minutes celebration. One of the most incredible accomplishments in all of sports can't be scripted any better unless James ends up missing more than one game from this stretch on, only to surpass Kareem at Golden State February 11 on a Saturday doesn't sound bad either. Also against Giannis, who many consider the best player today over the last 3 years or so, the most accomplished superstar today in his 20s after LeBron being the best player for many years before that. It's only fitting for the former best player to set the scoring record against today's current best player, setting a super high ceiling, a milestone LeBron will hold maybe nobody else will pass in our lifetime. Without a doubt, the biggest single career regular season accomplishment. James might not have the amount of MVPs Jabbar had, but scoring more points over the most durable player we've seen before James got old. Consider an all-around phenom, LeBron not just a pure scorer, but certainly one of the best individual bucket getters we ever seen. The All-Star break happens the following week. We'll all get some moments to fully realize how special the fee is. Everybody will then have over a week to digest before it's still fresh in everybody's mind. Will get talked about for several weeks after, should get a special type of celebration and honor during All-Star weekend between February 16 to 19 in Utah. Congratulated by all the 2023 fellow All-Stars. If an untimely injury was to occur and delay James's record-setting fee till after the All-Star break, LeBron won't get the special ovation. If all the best players in the game today aren't there in one setting to congratulate him, I anticipate LeBron to get the record right before or around the time Anthony Davis comes back, the best possible way to pass Kareem. If James does it in a breakaway slam dunk, the most fitting made basket in the record books, or emulate Kareem's signature sky hook, I predict LeBron will do it with a fadeaway jumper when Giannis guarding him. The perfect basket against the game's very best. The worst case scenario would be on a goaltend call where the basket didn't fully go in, or off a miss but the opposing team tips it in accidentally, or if the Lakers getting destroyed in garbage time, a way to accomplish that milestone. Not the best look, still super memorable, but not the perfect script to do it. Many would not want to see that. Just like how Steph Curry broke the 3-point record in the first quarter at MSG, Ray Allen surpassing Reggie Miller back in 2011 first quarter as well. Kareem passed Wilt in the fourth quarter. LeBron, I predict, will do it early in the game. No pressure after the first couple made baskets. The results won't be as remembered unless a game winner happens, but win or lose, that'll never be the biggest story of that game. On national television, TNT, the crazy segment reactions, the insane ratings, the perfect day and broadcast network to do it. Why would LeBron want to do it on a Tuesday night against OKC? The time's simply coming. Less than 3 weeks from now, February 9th, is when LeBron James, in my calculated estimation, will become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. With 5:12 left in the first quarter against the Milwaukee Bucks, the game should tip off around 10:19 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going with a bold prediction and say LeBron will pass Kareem at 10:38 p.m. Eastern Time with a fadeaway jumper. You can book that. If I'm off by more than 2 games, that would be an absolute travesty. Earliest February 4th at New Orleans and latest against Golden State. If James is fully healthy and doesn't miss more than 2 games for the rest of the way within the next 3 weeks. Thank you so much for watching this video. Which game do you think LeBron will break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time NBA scoring record? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe for more content, more good stuff coming soon. I love all of you. See you next time.